Once more, you find yourself at the crossroads. Once more, it's time for another run. You know, in another context, this might qualify as an obsession. But you don't have much of a choice. So you press on. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Loki Orin, and it's time for another formation, another run. And this one, part of the thesis was I wanted to try to take out at least a couple of characters that haven't gotten some screen time recently. Plus, I just love the name, so welcome to the Phalanx. And yeah, let's meet our contestants here. So we've got Audrey, who's currently set up as a Night Sworn. However, I don't think Night Sworn is what she's going to stay. I think it's either Deadeye or Venom Drop here. Both have some pretty good merit, and Deadeye has not gotten some screen time in some time. So let's go ahead and give Deadeye its chance. Crit Absinthe is now given crit chance, which is appealing. However, for the moment, Dead of Night is still going to be our play. Guess there's a world where we might lunge and Shadow Fade, so there we go. Audrey is a Deadeye. Iridia, our very long-running Vestal. I've been running her as a Seraph since basically as soon as I unlocked it. However, I'm kind of thinking maybe we look at a different option here, because Iridia is going to end up dancing a fair bit. So let's at least briefly consider, was it Hand of Light, Mantra? Hand of Light becomes buff yourself. Mantra becomes heal a target 10%, but they have to be guarded. And Sanctuary becomes guard the target. So Chaplain does not feel like the play. I mean, it actually wouldn't be terrible. Wait, hang on. Chaplain... Oh, okay. It gets rid of the stress heal for a block plus instead. Yeah. Yeah, so Chaplain's not the play. Chaplain just doesn't seem very, very good, at least not the way I play. Debuffing? Does let us get Mace Bash to be quite good. However, yeah, I think she does have Clutch Hitter, but that works on everything. I think she probably stays as a Seraph, because it's just, this is one of those areas where they're just, all the other paths are just not as good. All right, now here's where things are going to get interesting for the moment. Sahar, our duelist. Now here we do kind of want, I was thinking there'd be an opportunity to be doing some dancing stuff. Well, it's not going to be Intrepid. Stance passives provide recovery on killing blows. We're back, invert stance. It has been a while since I've played the it's been a while since I've played with the duelist, so it's going to take me a little bit of time to remember what we're doing. So maybe we just go Instructrice. What's suspecting disengage again? And coup de grace, which just gets execution and clears skill cooldowns, which is essentially ruthless instruction. It's probably Instructrice, because I don't know that Antagonist is necessarily that interesting. Like, the debuffing is something. 4-5 versus, what, 5-7? We'll play with Instructrice. This one's not as clear to me, but I just don't have a lot of hours into Sahar, so I just need to kind of learn what she's good at. Vanguard Man at Arms. Is there any doubt? Yeah, I don't. The only reason not to would be because we want Sahar to be riposting, but she can ripost anyway because the Man-at-Arms can never keep everything off. And again, it's just too good. It's just too good. And this lets us focus more on kind of touche, potentially back two. Ooh. Didn't notice that before. Back one is much more preferable. Yeah. And then we go into this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with antagonist instead. It was kind of between the two, but the back two actually would mess us up a fair bit. Though I guess this Instructrice would be forward 3. So this ends up being okay. All right. No, I think it's okay. I think it's coming together. Okay. Might be coming together. All right. Yeah, let's do it. All right. Anyway. We're probably not going to be as solid and steady as a Phalanx implies, but this is our formation. So let's take it and get going here. This formation, part of the reason I want to take it out, and I don't know why I decided to take it out against Obsession, because Obsession is still one of the more difficult bosses. But I really just wanted to get the Duelist back into the rotation. It's a character I just don't have a lot of reps in with, so I just need to figure out how to play her reasonably well. But yeah, thinking about this formation in more of a kind of our macro sense, our three angles here. Stress healing is a place to start. We have Bulwark. The Vestal can also do some healing, so we do have some fairly good stress healing. It's not as exceptional as some formations, but it'll definitely get the job done. Next to that, we talk about healing. We're really sort of relying on the Vestal to do her job here, which, I mean, is not the worst thing. So this doesn't put us into a stance. But we can just immediately Fléché. Where'd that point of damage come from? Does that come from Fléché? Blundering. Oh. Ooh, we're going to have to get rid of that. Let's do that. But yeah, so from a healing standpoint, I think the Vestal has enough to really, provide what we need. The Grave Robber will really keep herself up, but we don't need to worry about her too much. So we can just kind of focus on the rest of the party and holding them together. I need to be cautious about what we're I need to be cautious about where the Vestal ends up. Because it's very easy for her to end up in the second rank, because the Duelist is just going to be flying around this formation. In fact, that's actually part of the reason I wanted to select this formation. Because even though we're running a Seraph, we probably still need to run like a Mace Bash or something. Actually, yeah, we probably do run Mace Bash. Swap out Divine Comfort for it, maybe? Just have two different ways to smack so that we're never
The familiar hearth crackles invitingly once again.
Well, we're definitely saving the Holy Hymnal. Cruel Intent isn't getting a lot of use, but let's go ahead and slot in. And then finally, damage output. That's the area I'm the least comfortable analyzing at the moment. I'm really not sure how this formation is going to end up from a damage perspective. So we're going to find out together, and I'm looking forward to it. So I hope you all are ready for a run here as we buy the Griddle, because the Griddle is just too darn good. And I do think this is a Crocodile run. It's not as amazing as the Jester might be able to do, but it's still very able to bounce all over the place and just constantly ramp damage for us. Well, we'll buy the food.
A bit of comfort on the
Restorative
road to
herbs is still really good. Or we can go, like, touching dirges. I think we definitely buy touching dirges here. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, mellophobic on 2 of our characters means we'll have to remember that touching dirges is basically useless. Where are we heading, anyway?
the first of many forks in the road,
Ooh, straight to the Tangle?
and ride out unbowed.
Straight to the Tangle, we have Bellow, which hits the back rank. Sahar. We can bring in Coup de Grace. And have her be kind of the... And have her be sort of the... have her primarily focus on just hitting the boss and moving around. Vestal can hit the back rank a little. Probably do that. And Audrey, interestingly enough, Flashing Daggers does hit 3 and 4. So Flashing Daggers is suddenly hitting the root somewhat more consistently, which is pretty appealing. We also have this triage kit, which is definitely something. Actually, I'm just going to throw these away. We're not playing with that, so let's get rid of those. All right, if we're going to do that,
Practice. Improve.
if we're going to do that, how do we make this work? What do you have that puts, oh geez, I hit the wrong button again. What is it you have that puts on, okay, you don't have anything that's putting on, well, the boot is, if we upgrade it. But it requires us to be in aggressive stance. However, Touche upgrading, I think we do upgrade Touche here, and then we probably upgrade Bulwark and call that good enough. Or Bolster, I mean. Yeah, not my favorite. This is going to be a little bit squirrely, but I think 2 mastery points too. That's a lot of mastery points, yeah. I think we have to risk it here.
The front lines of a war that was never fought.
Buy that Warhorn. Buy both Thunderclap grenades. We're gonna have to try to make sure we have lots of ways to hit the back rank in terms of items, but I think we can do it. So yeah, thank you all for watching. This is our first run of the Phalanx, and it's gonna be bumpy, but we're gonna go for it. So let's find out. Till next time, see ya.